Good afternoon, YouTube. Good afternoon. This is your homegirl, Arabia Barbosa 914, which is a county in New York, coming to you with another live video real quick. I'm not going to be up here that long, but I just wanted, to come up here real quick and say what I need to say. And it seems what's going on these YouTube streets happens in the penitentiary every day. We got people on these YouTube streets who are innocent bystanders, who are people who have just arrived to this sector of the YouTube streets. Some of them have been here for a couple of years. Good afternoon, highly favored. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate your view. Like and share the video. I want to say thank you to all my subscribers, new and old. I want to thank all my ghost watchers that watch me from the bushes, that are listening to the sound of my voice. It is what it is. A shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Yeah, but I'm realizing that there are some people on this YouTube streets. Hey, good afternoon, Lovelace. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate your view. Appreciate you so much. And I just want to keep, on with my thought. And we see what's going on in these YouTube streets. And we know that there are some people that are not hardened by the toughness of life or their life circumstance. Tamika, thank you for coming in. I appreciate your view. I appreciate your support of this channel. Thank you for coming in. Want to give everyone in my chat a healthy, warm welcome. Healthy, warm welcome. Thank you for coming in. I'm not going to be up here that long. But I was listening to a video earlier. And, I got my opinion. And I do believe what happened to Farmer Nancy was unfortunate. How Kwame Brown and, a few other individuals try to disenfranchise her business. We all know Farmer Nancy is a urban farmer and stuff and going on. She got, things going on with her farm. She's been very active in her community. And we want to, I understand what happened. As she feels that Kwame Brown disenfranchised her, try to disparage her, try to make her look bad. And this is what's going on all over these YouTube streets. People are getting caught up in a whirlwind of Kwame Brown's rhetoric. Now, I was just on her channel listening for a little while, and I heard what she said. I didn't stay for the whole video, and I try to keep an open mind, and I understand that she feels frustrated with how Kwame Brown treated her. She felt frustrated, and that's quite understandable. A shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. And this is what's going on all over these YouTube streets. We got people who are basically here for entertainment, basically here for either to get entertained or to find some kind of information to educate themselves. about what's going on in this world, what is happening on social media, all over these social media platforms. No one on social media is God Almighty. No one is perfect. A shout out to the chat. But I understand that you got some people that will support Kwame Brown until they can no longer support him. We got some people that was a part of his inner circle. Those people are no longer there. They're no longer present. They have no interest in being around Kwame Brown. And I don't understand how people get taken. You know, you get fooled, bamboozled by a man that is a celebrity. He came to social media. He came to YouTube streets. And he didn't come to build a community. He came here to try to build divisions and destroy people. And the main people he has targeted are people that got a heart filled with love and compassion and understanding. These people are not hardened by life circumstances. My life circumstances has hardened me. I remember my days of going into the penitentiary. I had to sit there for 6 years, 7 months. I was what? In my early 20s when I was released. And I maxed out my sentence. Yes, I did. Shout out to the chat. I went back into the free world and I started working again. I found my own apartment. I participated in life, but I never forget my past. And I do remember when I was locked up that there were some women who were taken advantage of. Some of those women had been in prison for the very first time in their whole entire lives. A lot of them came from families that supported these women. These women were never broke. They always had money on their books in their Cooper account. Shout out to the chat because I did my time in South Carolina. My inmate number 221644. I was convicted in 1995 on a common law robbery charge. My first time ever being in trouble with the law. First time. When I got out, I made good. And I went on with my life. I didn't let nothing stop me. But then I came to these YouTube streets and I see that there are people who are being taken advantage of on these YouTube streets. These people have family support. They got friendships that are real, that are working, that are functional. There is no toxicity in their life as far as I can see. But we have all been bitten by the bug of life. We have all went through some kind of heartfelt disappointment. Life is filled with disappointments. But one thing I do remember, when Kwame Brown first came to these YouTube streets, I already had my mind made up about him. I already had my mind made up. And I was right. But there was also a beacon of light on these YouTube streets. Me and Ronald Jones, we were a part of Soda Nation. We listened to not only Tommy, but other YouTube creators. We went wherever we wanted to. We were independent. We still independent. Shout out to the chat. There are some people on this app that was hoping the best. They was wishing for the best if they followed after Kwame Brown, and they were all mistaken. They all went down. Some branched off from him, broke away free, and built their own channels. And to this day, they're still talking. I look over there at Sister T. Sister T is doing damn good. I'm proud of Sister T. She had enough sense and enough courage to break away from the Squid Game player. She understood that Kwame Brown didn't give a fuck about her. She left. And there were others that left Kwame Brown. They discovered for themselves that they were being tricked and scammed, lied to. And when he get finished with these people, what does he do when they speak out against him? He will automatically lie on them. He started that terrible lie about Sister T stalking him. That is a lie from the pits of hell. When she went to jail for them little bit of days, she didn't go because she was stalking someone. She went to jail for contempt of court. So he lied on her. And if he lied on her, I'm sure he lied on everyone else that left from him. This new breed, they don't see what I see. You better learn, and you better learn quick. Stay independent. Stay in your own lane. Stand on your own square. Don't expect too much from anyone, because nobody on this app is God Almighty. They're going to let you down every time. They're going to disappoint you every time. And you have to live with those disappointments. Some people get heartbroken. And it's so easy for it to happen. And I watch people whose hearts get broken and they don't survive the attack. Not too long on Vince the Sniper's channel, I went up against Garrick. This man attacked my physical features. This man used disparaging language towards me. But I didn't let him stop me from speaking out. I told my truth about what I see, what's going on with Garrick and the rest of them. Russell Red, EJ, all of them clowns over there, male and female. I'm a critical thinker. I support who I want to support on this app. If I want to watch your video, I pay for my own phone bill. I pay for my own Wi-Fi, so I'm going to go where I want to go, and I'm going to have my own opinion, and I'm going to speak my opinion. I'm not blind. I'm not deaf. I can hear very well. I can see very well. Shout out to the chat. Yeah, I want to thank everyone that came into this chat and sat with me. Now I feel much better. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to my subscribers, my new subscribers, my old subscribers. Shout out to my support team. Shout out to my YouTube creators. And shout out to me for seeing what I see, hearing what I hear, and believing what I believe. And nobody is going to change my mind. See everyone later, perhaps in someone else's chat. Perhaps. I want everyone to enjoy their day and have a good evening. Peace.